Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial for you on this look. I just sat down and played with makeup today. I didn't have anything planned and this is what I came up with. So I hope you guys like this look as much as I do. I think it turned out really nicely. I did kind of a half cut crease and a beautiful coral lip. You guys know if you've been watching me for years that I love my corals. And I hope you guys like this look I put together. It's a super casual, chatty type get ready with me type video, so I hope you like this, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up so I know to film more videos like this style. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'd love for you to stay and join my YouTube family. So thank you guys for clicking on this video. Thanks for watching, and let's get started into this tutorial. I'm going to start off my face with my favorite Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I'm almost done this deluxe sample and I have to go and purchase a new one of this. This is seriously the best stuff for before makeup. It's better than a primer in my opinion. It works so nicely on my skin. And after I remove my makeup, my skin just feels and looks better. I've noticed every time I use this stuff. I'm just getting ready for Mother's Day. You'll be seeing this later, so it's just kind of a casual day. I felt like putting on my camera while I got ready. So this is just me filming myself get ready for the day. I just like to let that cream sit into my skin for a little bit before I go in with my foundation. It's a perfect time for a coffee break. If you are a coffee drinker, let me know how you take your coffee. I'm always curious to know what people put in their coffee. I just drink mine black. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Diva Skin Forever Perfect Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 21 Linen. And I'm using my Makeup Geek Face Buffer brush to apply this to my face. This is my favorite foundation brush. I recently did a full first impression on this foundation, and it's good. I honestly didn't have high hopes for this. I didn't feel like it would be better than any other foundation I've tried, but it's really, really good. This is seriously the best foundation brush ever. And I'm a beauty blender girl, but this brush, something about it, it's just perfection. That's just one layer of the foundation and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I definitely recommend checking out that first impression if you haven't seen it yet, because I know Dior is pricey. I know that. But if you don't have to do primers and a lot of skin prep with this stuff, it's really good. Cheers. Then for concealer, I'm just going to take some of my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'm using my new Sephora Cake and Bake Sponge, I think it's called. Definitely another product I recommend checking out. I still like my NARS Radiant Creamy better than this. So it's nice if you are having a more matte look or just want a matte look underneath the eyes. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful concealer. Because I do have dry under eyes, I still prefer a radiance. The sponge is also really nice because you can reverse contour, bring that concealer up on your nose, make a precise line so it really chisels everything out. I just love it. This would make a beautiful foundation, the soft matte. It looks so nice on the skin. I feel like I need to do an updated skincare routine because whatever it is I'm doing, my skin is just reacting really nicely lately. And you guys know I have sensitive skin and dry skin, but my skin is normal. It's not dry, it's normal, it's not reactive, it's just in a good place right now. So let me know if you want to see that. I'd definitely love to do that for you guys because I haven't done one in quite a while. Before everything sets in place, I am going to cream contour a bit. I just got this in my most recent Sephora haul, and it's the Anastasia Contour Stick in Mink. It's pretty dark. Just want to use a little bit of this and see how it goes. want a nice light contour as a base, and then we're going to bronze up the skin after. So that's just going to provide just a very light contour. I don't like anything too intense personally. And to set all my creams in place, I'm going to go ahead and use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in number 2 medium. Haven't used this too much. I know a lot of people absolutely love this powder. I'm not sure how I feel about it quite yet. So I'm just going to set my whole face with this, and I'm using my e.l.f. 101 brush, which is a good dupe for the Tom Ford bronzer brush if you're looking for one. Now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. This is the new limited edition one, which I love so much. I hope, eating hair. I hope they, I'm still eating hair. I hope they make this guy permanent. This is another one of those things, if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. It is Marc Jacobs, and I don't own too many things Marc Jacobs personally, but this is definitely worth it. It's so beautiful. I have this Ofra blush palette, and it's magnetic. You can actually take out these blushes in here, and if you go through one, you can just pop a new one back in, which is pretty awesome. I've seen a lot of people use this, so I wanted to get my hands on this. So it looks like this, pretty much anything you could need. What color do I want to use? I wanted to do a corally look today, but I don't want it that coral, but maybe we'll mix these two shades. And this is a Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. It's really beautiful. You only need just a small dab. That is pigmented for sure. Then to highlight my face, I'm going to use this Laura Geller. This isn't the one I want. Scratch that. That was the wrong one. I'm going to use the Laura Geller Peach Glow highlighter. Can't remember. I don't think I've used this one on my channel. Really pretty. Probably should have contoured my nose first. I'm all over the place. We have to go back and contour my schnoz. Don't you love the word schnoz? I don't know, I think it's funny. Super random. So I'm just going to take my Luxie 182. I'm laughing about the word schnoz still. Like, that's my sense of humor. So I'm going to contour my nose. I'm just using that Marc Jacobs bronzer. It's like the perfect tone, as I said. Perfect to bronze, perfect to contour with. I'm going to do a little bit of my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. This is the coconut one. It smells amazing. I like this better than the Marc Jacobs coconut spray. That one still I have kind of issues with. And I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows, and then we're going to move on to the eyes. I'm using my Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer to set my brows in place. And then I'm going to use my Benefit Brow Zings in shade 6, like I've been using for, I don't know, it's been a while. And it doesn't even look like I've used that much. That's why I love powders. It's definitely worth your money. Because I would go through pencils so fast. Just don't like spending the money. Like 30 bucks on a brow pencil a month. Like, that's just too much. We're just going to leave it like that for now. And then if I need to go back and touch it up, that's what I typically do. I just like to see where my eyeshadow is going first. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit closer to my eyes. Now I'm just going to clean up underneath my brow a little bit with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20 and a Luxie 221 Flat Definer brush. I'm going to set my eyes with a little bit of powder, just that Charlotte Tilbury powder. I have no idea what I'm doing on my eyes, but I'm probably going to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to take my everyday eyeshadow palette. I get a lot of questions on this. It just has all my favorite singles in here. I mostly stick to the same ones though, even though there's so many in there. But I could definitely make a video on this if you guys want me to go over it, because I always get a lot of questions on what I keep in here. And it's all either MAC, Makeup Geek, or Anastasia. I do have a couple, I think, Coastal Scents, which I like their hot pots if you are on a budget. Those are really good. But I can definitely go over it if you want. I'm just taking MAC Wedge on a Luxie 227. And this was just the brush we were using to set the eye with powder. I'm going to take some Birkin from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Ugh, poke myself out in the eye. And just blend this out. And I'm bringing it pretty high. I can always clean up underneath my brow bone. I'm going to do something natural, I said. And now I feel like kind of doing a half-cut crease look. So I'm going back in with that concealer. Just going to carve out the front portion of my eye. For how I judge where I want my crease to be, I always put it over my last wrinkle in my eyelid, because if you put it lower than that, you're gonna get a creasing kind of effect. So I personally always recommend going above that last fold. If I'm not cutting a crease, I usually go in that crease fold of my eye just to buff everything out. When I'm doing a cut crease, I do like to go slightly above the fold. This looks pretty even to me. And my kids aren't going to care today. Mom, your cut crease is a little off. Now I'm going to take this Pigment. No, I don't want that one. Now I'm going to take this Pigment from Dose of Colors in Pixie Dust. It also comes with a cream base, but since I have that creamy concealer that I kind of want to set down, I'm not going to even bother with that. You could have totally cut the crease out with that cream product in this, which probably might have been a little bit better, but this wasn't planned. It's just winging it. Taking a little bit of that pixie dust, and I like using concealer brushes for this, and some setting spray, whatever you're using. We're just going to go over and set that concealer. I don't know what to put in that outer corner. I'm just gonna sit here and look at this. What should we do? I'm just going to take a little bit of the color Shell from Dose of Colors and just put it in that outer section just to blend that there. I want to keep the lightness on the lid, but I want to keep something comparable in the outer, but a little bit darker. Having known that I was going to use these pigments, I probably wouldn't have done my face first, but then I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I love this stuff. I've been honestly just liking wearing this mascara as is. I'm going to add falsies just because I want to accentuate that cut crease. I'm going to use these Lena lashes in the style Monroe. They look very similar to Cocoa Goddess if you have those. Next time I do this look, I think if I did a brown wing liner, I think that would look really good. I'm just going to go back and take Birkin from Anastasia, just on that crease brush we've been using. And lightly buff it underneath my eyes. I'm going to take our mascara, a little bit on the lower lashes. Then I always like going back with a spoolie. I'm just twirling it underneath those lashes. I'm going to take some of our setting spray again. And I'm spraying this little tiny MAC 228 brush, another absolute favorite brush of mine. And I'm going to dip into that peach glow. And I'm going to put it on our inner corners. Basically just the size of the brush. I'm just going to kind of wiggle it in there. I don't want to bring it up, over, just like jab it in. I really love how this is turning out. I even just like this look with the lip balm. So my own natural pigment to my lips with a little bit of lip balm, which, where are you? Which is just the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. This has improved my lips. When I initially got it, I read to you guys that it's clinically proven ingredients to increase the fullness of your lips while decreasing fine lines. For softer, fuller lips, apply 3 times daily for 29 days. And I don't apply this 3 times daily, but you guys have seen my lips over the course of the years. This has definitely improved them. They used to be pretty cracked and more liney than they are now. They look more soft, and this is what I've been using. It's my holy grail, but we will apply some lip product for this look. I've been dying to do something coral, so I have a little lip combo that I think will look good. I was playing around with my lip products to see what I wanted to do today, and I got 2 buxom things, so we're going to put these on my lips. So I'm starting off with there's like this teapot that my kids have that I don't know if you'll be able to hear. If you're wearing headphones, you might have been able to hear it, but it's so annoying. I had it as a kid and my mom gave it to me because she kept some of my old toys, and I'm pretty sure she did it on purpose to make me realize how annoying I was as a child. So I'm using the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in Confidential. All I hear is that teapot. And you guys know, corals are just, that's me. In a color. And it's not a drying formula. It's actually really nice and creamy and soft. Feels really good on the lips. So I'd honestly just leave it like that, but I wanted to do a more glossy look because I have the glossy eyes. So I'm going to use the Buxom Creamsicle. This is an oldie but a goodie. And just do a nice light layer of that. This is plumping, so it has that tingly, minty cool, refreshing feeling to the lips. This is the completed look. I absolutely love how it turned out, and it was just kind of me playing around with stuff. And to answer your guys' question about my hair color, because I know so many people have thinking that I dyed my hair, and I can tell you that it looks like I did because of my lighting. I just have different lighting in my room, which casts this more warm tone on my hair. And it's the exact same hair color that I've had for the past like 10 years. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Happy Mother's Day, even though it's belated. I feel like I wanted to wish you guys anyways. And let me know if you like these type of videos, because these are personally my favorite kind of videos to watch on YouTube. I just love watching people put on makeup, and you could talk for hours and I would watch your video, even if it was like an hour long of you just putting on makeup. That's like my favorite thing to watch. I just love makeup. and just seeing it apply to the skin, it never gets old to me. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and I'll see you all in my next video.